Michael Phone is the next drag king hitting the strip.
Michael Phone is the true inventor of Apple.
Michael Phone?
Oh my god. Is that Michael Phone?
Steve Jobs ripped Michael Phone completely off.
Absolutely.
But I mean, everyone knows Michael got the idea from his cousin Tilly.
Tilly Phone?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I've seen them come, I've watched them go, watched them rise, witnessed it and watched them blow. Watched them all blossom and watched them grow. Watched the lawsuits when they lost the dough.
Are we recording?
Yes.
I'm recording.
Hello, and welcome to Who Watches Watching the Detectives, a weekly podcast which is unlike any other on the internet.
The second only podcast ever.
Did a new podcast sprout up since last week? Because last week we were the only podcast.
That's a good question.
Anyway.
My name is Eleanor. I'm joined by my
I'm
two
Summer.
delightful co-hosts.
You don't need to introduce me. I can introduce myself. I can say my own name.
And Grace.
I don't like the aggression that's been happening.
I'm sorry.
Here.
Today's episode
I think it's lingering from last week.
is episode 18.
That sure is.
Our show is old enough to vote.
I am pretty sure it's still a baby. It's still a fetus. How big
Yeah.
is an
Oh, yeah. Let me get on
18-week-old podcast baby?
Our podcast baby can
baby
vote.
size by
I
week.
hope it can.
What are we? Week 18?
18. What fruit
Oh
are
my
we?
god, it's blurry. It's blurry. 18 weeks is a pomegranate.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was just thinking pomegranate.
We got a little
Pomegranate.
distracted. What was the last one we checked in on? Do you remember?
16.
It was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
16 was the avocado. Last week we weren't paying any attention. Last week our podcast baby was the size of a navel orange.
Oh my god.
So tiny.
And you know,
Do you? I guess I'll tell you next week.
yeah, don't give us any spoilers, Grace.
I was gonna get ahead of myself.
No.
Don't get ahead of
spoil
yourself.
I'm pretty cheesed about next week.
as part of today's housekeeping, I wanted to apologize for the perhaps hostile nature
Yeah, I
and
would.
environment that we created in last week's episode.
I would like you to apologize. I was scared. I don't feel
We are
safe.
recording this before the episode airs, so I haven't seen it. I don't remember what I said, but I'm sure it was horrible.
It was loud. Last episode was,
was
very
loud.
loud. I've received numerous noise complaints from the other internet denizens. We gotta keep the volume down on this one.
We're gonna start whispering. This is our new ASMR podcast.
Hi, welcome to our podcast. It's everyone's favorite time of the podcast. It's a new month.
A new month.
A new month.
A new
so
day.
A new day.
A new
yeah, but
dawn.
most importantly, no. Shut
It's
up.
a new life,
Shut up.
A new world.
Let me have this.
and I'm feeling pretty good.
Are you truly? That's what I thought. It's everyone's favorite time where it's a new month of the pod, and I come here and I say, hey guys, I can't believe it. Another month down.
Christmas, only 2 weeks away. Can you believe
Christmas.
it?
I don't think so.
No, almost. It will be soon, but not right now.
Only what, 35 weeks?
How do we feel about April as a month?
It was a really bad month, you guys.
April
It
was a
so
bad
I
month.
was gonna say it was kind of a collective shit show.
We
I
had
feel
to
like.
fight to stick to schedule. I think we
Yeah,
had
I think every episode was filmed in April off
off Friday.
schedule.
I'll have to double check.
I'm looking right now. Oh, it doesn't have. Of course, it doesn't have days of the week
No.
I had to
because they hate me.
write my stats final in April. That was rough.
The 3rd was a Friday. The 12th was Sunday. The 17th was a Friday, and the 28th was Tuesday.
Oh.
Oh yeah, did we address last episode that we were recording on a Tuesday instead of Friday?
A Salacious Tuesday.
It's entirely possible. We recorded on the 6th, no, on the 3rd, the 6th, the 12th.
Well, I don't have the 6th in here.
That might have been a me thing. Sorry.
Yeah, that is a you. I'm like, I don't have the
A 3rd, a 12th,
17th and
the
28th.
17th.
You guys, I don't think this is very interesting for podcast listeners.
Anyway, Yeah, April was a month. We're back on track. May, spring has sprung.
Yes.
It has.
Has
April
It's
showers.
been gorgeous.
April showers. The tragedy of April and keeping off track brings May flowers. We're gonna have a very successful month.
It actually is raining right now.
has the
but-
improved weather improved your viewings?
No,
Because you were so excited. You were like, I can't wait for it to be warm. And
no, I haven't watched it outside yet. I've been with you freaks.
Yeah, I've been procrastinating setting out the deck furniture and cleaning up the back deck, so I have not been able to record outside.
let's aim for next week. We'll try to record out, or not record outside, but just watch outside. Maybe we record.
No,
No, my microphone is set up in my room.
We'll figure something out.
I mean, I can talk into the computer, but
we can pretend we're outside, and editing Eleanor can put some like nature bird sounds.
Ooh, maybe.
I just cracked the shit out of my neck. Sorry
Oh
if
my
any
God.
crunches came through.
You gotta cut that out.
You gotta stop that shit. Cut it out.
I'm sorry, I'm scrunched.
Regarding like today's viewing, I feel like typically when we watch together, we have a good time. Like there is a factor of friendship that goes into it.
camaraderie.
Can I say that I did not feel that at all this week?
There was no friendship.
There was no friendship.
camaraderie.
I'm also having this really strange thing that's happening to me where I've began to separate like Cillian Murphy from Neil Lewis.
How do you mean?
Summer, you were talking about in the basketball scene when they sit down, it looks like they're on a green screen, and I told you that you were going through like dissociation.
Perhaps.
I get pictures of Cillian Murphy on my Twitter all the time. That's Cillian Murphy. I look at Neil Lewis.
Neil is his own man.
Yeah. Neil has become his own entity. It's not the same person. And may I just say, it's the strangest experience.
Neil Lewis has achieved full sentience and separated himself from Cillian Murphy, and I'm proud of him.
I'm here for it, frankly.
I'm not proud.
And, you know, maybe this will happen with other Cillian characters, like when we watch In Time for 100 weeks. in a
No!
row.
Yes,
No,
yes.
no.
Oh, what's the guy from his friend that drinks himself to death after he gets spoilers?
Oh, from the Big
Leonard?
Bang Theory.
Lenny from The Big Bang Theory?
Leonard. I feel like Leonard and Lucian are very similar characters.
I don't think Lucian would drink himself to death after getting like 500 years of time.
But they're like
I think Jonathan would drink himself to death.
absolutely, but I just visually, maybe I'm being
talking about that movie makes me nauseous.
I feel like they're very similar. They're like, to overuse an already overused joke. He's kind of Lucian and Leonard are the same man in different fonts.
I think we need to watch In Time again so we can compare and contrast.
I was just going on my letterbox to see how many times I've seen it, and 3 times is enough. You guys can do that as an extracurricular without me.
No, I'm good.
I don't think I ever need to see that movie again.
You know what I'm really curious about is Red Lights, because that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
We need to go back to Red Lights. We need to see RedEye, because I do think
Can I? Oh, I like Red Eye though.
Killian is the same character in Red Eye and in Watching the Detectives.
But not true. But we can.
No,
we can
I don't
explore
think
that.
so.
You guys,
Yeah, we can explore that, but you're wrong.
you're too
He's
far.
much more malicious in Red Eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
like he's not malicious in this movie.
I don't.
But he's like playfully malicious.
He's like,
he
I wouldn't
kills
even call
people
it
in Red Eye.
malicious. Yeah, Red Eye. He's like a terrorist.
I think you're not giving Neil Lewis enough credit.
I think Neil Lewis should be considered a terrorist.
He's definitely a terror in our lives.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's enough for me. Speaking of terrorism, great.
What?
Wait, hold on. I do want to,
Can we-
before we get into our segments, there's some more housekeeping I want to establish.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Because we need to hit some plot lines so that we have something to talk about the next episode. Like if we just keep talking about what we're doing right now is if we talk about the movie and then we hit our segments, we're gonna run out of steam. We have to artificially create roadblocks for us to clear out in the next episode.
You know, life is roadblocks.
We did have a discussion this viewing about one of the songs, and specifically the lyrics in one of the songs. It's in the scene where Neil sees Violet feeding the keyboardist to American Sex Club.
Tard?
No, that's not American Sex Club. That's they have. It's not Tard either because they have the drummer from Tard.
The Mustache Rides.
The drummer.
No, the Mustache Rides is also just mentioned in the beginning of the movie.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yes,
I'm pretty
it
sure
is.
the Mustache Rides is from the bar scene. Anyway,
But I don't think that. Oh, you're right. No, it is from the bar scene, but it's just another one of the bands that he mentioned.
It's really hard to say. The bar scene.
They have the keyboardist from the Mustache Rides.
the bar scene. What is the name of the song so that the viewers can go
It
and
is-
listen to it on their own?
It is Slow Parade by Cosmopolis.
Now the chorus of that song we've been debating, because I'm the only one who seems convinced that the lyric is a miniature horses talking to the alcohol. My two co-hosts here, they want to convince me that it's the Minotaur's horse head is talking to the alcohol, but
Or the
or-
Minotaur's horses.
but
I actually can't parse what the second line is at all. I don't know if
Yeah.
talking to the alcohol is what they
it's
say.
definitely
I don't
talking
believe
to the
in talking to the
alcohol.
alcohol.
And it's not Minotaur's horse head because a Minotaur doesn't have a horse head. It's clearly a miniature horse, a teeny tiny horse, is talking to the alcohol because he's at the bar drinking so much that he's hallucinating.
That's what happened to little Sebastian.
Rest in peace, King.
So I want everybody to go out. Name the song again for us, please. I'll put it up on the screen.
Slow Parade by Cosmopolis.
I want you to listen to this song, and I want you to write in the comments for us what you think the lyric is.
It's a pretty good song.
And also, if you can, hit up the comments to that video and advertise our podcast.
No.
There is no the comments are turned off on the YouTube song.
Well, I tried, folks.
Hey, do you like the song and the movie that it's from? Boy, oh boy, do we have a podcast for you?
If you like this song, you'll love this podcast.
I want to do that with like completely unrelated shit.
Absolutely,
Just
yeah.
like if you like this song and it's we start a TikTok and we just sit there and we start the camera and we go music podcast recommendations based on the music you listen to, and we have one and it's like, do you like Toxicity by System of a Down? You'll love Watching the Detectives. Do you love Stateside by Pink Panthers feat Zara Larson? You'll love Watching the Detectives.
Do you like Robot Rock by Daft Punk?
You'll love Watching the Detectives. Do you like... Sorry, you gotta get one.
I've never listened to any music in my life.
Name a band. Name a band. $5, name a band. Oh, sorry, I gotta calm down.
Mother.
Okay, and now a song from that band.
Do you like... Oh my god, what is it fucking called? Hay Pile?
Hayloft?
Hay...
You like
Hey,
Hayloft
pile.
2 from Mother Mother?
Burnt to the ground. And what about Neil?
You'll love Watching the Detectives.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Do you like Misery Business by Paramore?
Do you like This Is Why by Paramore?
You'll love Watching the Detectives. Do you like Needle in the Camel's Eye by Brian Eno? Yeah, you're in the right place.
You're in the right
Do you
place.
like Pepper by the Butthole Surfers?
Oh,
Do you like
you're in the
Pepper by
right
the Butthole
place.
Surfers? You're in the right place. This is the play. You're already here, baby. We don't have to recommend it to you. You're here.
You're here. You
You're
know.
here.
You already know where you are.
I just had a conversation with my sibling, and they were like, "Did you know that mom really likes the Butthole Surfers?"
Of course she does.
I said, "Yes."
Everybody loves the Butthole Surfers.
Everybody loves
Everybody
the Butthole
loves
Surfers.
them.
It's the title of the episode is Butthole Surfing.
I would.
We can't name it that.
I was gonna say before you interrupted me because I had a nice, delightful pivot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So if you could say what you said before you mentioned your sibling.
If you like the Butthole Surfers, Pepper by the Butthole Surfers, you're in the right place.
Do you know who else is in the right place? Our guest for this episode.
What?
My apology has been accepted, and I want everybody to give me a huge round of applause here. Welcome, everybody. Our guest this week, One True Pair, is back in Who Watches Studios.
Oh my god. I'm applauding. I'm applauding.
I hope you are. Grace, I hope you're applauding.
Yep.
Grace is just confused again.
Well, one true pair, please.
I'm gonna wait until they leave, and then I have to have a conversation with
It's
my
time.
co-host.
Give your little intro, one true pair, and we'll hit the segment. Oh, one true pair,
This
you're
is
such
so
a card.
fucked up.
Oh, you said it.
Go on, Grace.
Yeah, Grace, they asked you what your one true pair is.
You have a one true pair this week, don't you?
Grace, you're being very rude to our guest. Did Grace die?
I told them. No, I just told them I want your berry.
No, you didn't.
No, you just sat there in silence. It was really weird.
You're doing it again.
My one true pair. I'm gonna go with a tried and true classic. I wasn't really thinking about it this week. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of went into the movie and I just kind of watched it. I didn't have any thoughts.
You forgot you have a job to do?
Yeah.
What do we even pay you for?
You don't.
That's right.
What do we not pay you for?
Not this.
This is why we don't pay you.
Are you saying that if I came more prepared, you would pay me?
We could
Yes.
talk about it, yes.
Then yes. I will pair.
Well, by all means.
I'm gonna go with a tried and true classic. Pulling the rabbit out of the hat. It's Lucian and Jonathan.
Oh my god.
I mean, sometimes you have to go back to Old Faithful.
They're like,
it's just the right choice.
Because like, listen, I think given some of the discussion we had during the movie, I could show up here and say Violet and Neil, but they're not as much a relationship to me anymore as they are a cosmic force of unjustifiable evil. That is just constantly like
they're a natural disaster, akin to an earthquake or a tornado.
Yeah. I am Link, Legend of Zelda, and Violet and Neil are Majora Mask Moon, hurtling towards Hyrule.
They're your Ganon, and they keep reincarnating through every life to just be annoying.
Once a week.
I know nothing about Zelda. That was like a reach.
Sometimes twice a week. This week, twice.
True.
Eleanor,
Yeah.
what's your one true pair of the week?
My one true pair this week is also a tried and true classic. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. It's Garth Brodka and his violin.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
They're perfect for each other, though.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, they have great chemistry. They clearly have spent a lot of time together.
Exactly. He's a prodigy from Poland, a bald prodigy from
knows
Poland.
exactly
Polish prodigy.
what strings to pull.
Oh, Garth Brodka.
Summer, why don't you take us home here?
Take us home.
Absolutely, I'd love to take you home, and I'm abandoning the familiar, and I'm going into new waters.
Ooh, somebody had to.
Because my one true pair of the week is Bela Lugosi cutout and well-dressed man.
Oh, very
Okay.
interesting.
I noticed in the scene where Violet returns the tape, they're across the store. They're staring quite yearningly at each other. And I thought there was a lot of chemistry there between Bela Lugosi cutout and well-dressed man.
A lot of tension.
Star-crossed lovers, forbidden romance.
Love at first sight. It's a bit like the snow globe snowman and the beach ladies
From Knick Knack?
from Knick Knack.
Fuck yeah! New rule, we have to make a Knick Knack reference every week.
Oh, yeah. I have to fulfill a contractual obligation.
Okay.
Beaver Tails.
Okay. Oh, it's been a minute.
Beaver Tail.
I thought you
Oh,
forgot.
there we go. That renewed our sponsorship for another month.
I was getting emails.
Sweet. My god. Now that I'm out of school, I'll cross the border. I'll brave the journey and go get a beaver tail.
You guys gotta mail me a beaver tail.
Oh my god.
I'll eat half and then I'll mail you the half that I didn't eat.
Oh, good.
So we can share it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the rink and get a beaver tail.
That sounds like the best thing ever. Going to the rink and getting a beaver tail.
You want to go to the outdoor skating rink with me, you guys?
Yes.
And get beaver tails?
Can we watch hockey? Can we watch like a beer league?
I don't know what that means.
Or like a little league? Can we watch like little? I want to watch like toddlers play hockey and eat a beaver tail.
Oh yeah, I know. In soccer it's Timbits. I don't know what the little league hockey
That
is.
would kind of wait, like no, sorry, wait. Like they call little league soccer Timbits?
Yeah, when you're and you have like it says Timbits on your jersey. I was a Timbit.
That's
Oh my
fucking
God.
awesome.
I probably have.
This sounds like a joke somebody would make about
Yeah.
Canadians.
Yeah, this is the
No.
most Canadian joke ever, but it's so
I have
funny.
pictures of me as a child in my little red Timbit jersey.
Shut up.
And you know, one of the girls on my team, her dad was one of the guys from the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because they're from.
You're doxing me. You're doxing me. I'm doxing myself.
I don't know if that's like super privileged information.
It's okay.
Going door to door, looking for you.
You just have to talk to all of the 1 million people who live in my province.
Yeah. Hey, I could run into Brad at some point.
I don't think Brad lives here anymore.
No, I don't think he does either. The parents Crosby.
The parents Crosby, yeah.
Wasn't Brock Lesnar living up there?
I don't know who that is.
Is he a
You just say
baseball player or a
names.
A
wrestler?
wrestler. He was
Yeah.
also in the MMA.
Sure,
I think
man.
that's what he did before, and then he came over to wrestling.
Yeah. I know him as a wrestler.
This is maybe 12 years ago. I followed a very small creepypasta audiobook YouTube channel, and I joined one of their live streams with like 10 other people. Like I wasn't in it, I was watching it, and he was talking about how he lived in the same town as Brock Lesnar, and I'm pretty sure it was.
Saskatchewan.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
It's Saskatchewan.
that's One True Pair. I'm sorry we kind of just let the conversation fizzle out, but you're free to go now. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye, Winch Repair.
Are
you
they
can,
gone?
You could pick up some donuts on the way out. We got a box out in the
Are they
studio.
gone?
Oh, we have donuts?
Well, not for
Can you
you.
save me a... Oh,
They're for
what
the
the
guests.
fuck? We only have one guest.
2 guests.
2 guests.
Who's our second guest?
Killian plays us out.
Oh,
He's
you're
like our
so
studio band.
right. See, I don't consider him a guest because he's part of the family.
Yeah,
I see.
he's not a guest because he's always here.
He's definitely not part of the family.
Is One True Pair gone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
they're gone.
Can I say something?
Yeah, I mean, be careful.
Not really a fan.
Of One True Pair?
Yeah, I just like they give me the creeps.
Grace, they sponsor the segment. We can't have the segment without them. They'll copyright us.
It's their namesake.
I think we could like find a new name or something. I don't know.
Do you want
best
to
relationship?
Do you
I
want
don't
to end the
know.
One True Pair segment?
No, I just don't. I don't know.
I think this is danger. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Hi, One True Pair. Oh, no. Yeah, the bathroom's to the left. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you have a
Bye,
good
have a
one. You have a
nice
good
day.
one.
Grace, that was really close.
You gotta
They
be
just Give me
careful.
the creep. They just give me the creeps, man.
Why?
I can't explain it. I'm just not very fond.
Are you a bigot?
What?
What do you mean?
I knew it. I knew this would be a problem. I can't believe it, Grace. I can't believe you let their differences drive you to hate.
Just because they're not like you doesn't mean you have to hate them.
Just because they're an incorporeal conceptual being.
Doesn't mean they're any different from you or me.
Oh my god, do you guys hear that?
No, actually, I don't hear anything.
Do you hear that? It's
bum,
it's
bum,
time
bum,
for
bum.
everyone's favorite segment in the pod.
Oh my god.
It's the time where
Bum, bum, bum.
we find out
Bum, bum, bum,
what your
bum.
favorite watching the detectives quote of the week
Bum, bum,
is.
bum,
No.
bum.
Sequel.
It's definitely not
seekers.
time for-
Slide.
Fuck, what did I say last time? Sequel.
You got it.
Sleuths?
The thing you're not allowed to do.
Sequels.
They put a sign on their doors. They say no.
Sneaking?
Nope.
Nope. Can we have a no sneaking sign for The Office?
We should have one. It'll help with once you're there.
No soliciting.
No
solicitors.
Sequel solicitors.
I had a
And I know
moment.
whose week it is. Grace, I hope your senior moment's worn off because you need to
It's time
weave us a tale.
for one of our segments
I got one. Yep.
where we pitch a sequel to this movie.
Everybody's third favorite segment of the podcast.
I have
Crazy how it beat out Poetry Corner.
two not so fleshed out ideas.
Okay, well, you only need one fleshed out idea, so
Yeah, so
I told you when the movie started that it was your week, and so you had to pay extra close attention to formulate a sequel.
No, yeah. So
and you did that, right?
yeah, you know what? I did.
Oh, good. Then we won't have a problem.
So we open on an active volcano, obviously.
Whoa, this is action packed.
Yeah.
Is this Jurassic Park 3?
No, it's not Jurassic Park 3.
If this is Jurassic Park 3, I'm going to be really disappointed
It's
in you.
not.
Agent Barlow better not be here.
I watched Jurassic Park 2 last night.
Is this Jurassic Park 2?
No.
No.
Jurassic Park does not open.
Jurassic Park 2 opens on a beach.
Yeah.
With a rich family on vacation.
That's technically how the first book opens.
This is very true. It's a really efficient opening, by the way. The book is really great.
The book rules.
Anyway, we open on... The book is so good.
Hey, so stop stalling.
The book is so good.
Listen, I'm all for talking about Jurassic Park, but
we open on an active volcano. Inside of the volcano is the evil lair of a villain who I have not named yet.
Okay. Come up with a name real quick.
Neil.
Oh. Okay.
Is it the Neil we know and love?
Maybe. Neil is hanging.
Oh, he's Kneel. He's named after the thing he wants you to do.
Of course.
Yes. And Neil, the evil villain, has Buddy and Marcia hanging over the active volcano.
Whoa.
They're swinging there. They're freaking out. They don't know who's gonna come save them. And then who shows up in a little super spy tech helicopter?
Emerson?
But baby Emerson.
Oh my god.
Emerson saves his parents from the volcano.
Of course he does.
Actually, it cuts to black. Before that happens, you don't know what's about to happen.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Yeah,
oh my
cliffhanger.
God.
And then we get a screen. We get a screen that says, like 24 hours
Prior
ago. Yeah. And it talks about how baby Emerson is actually a secret baby agent.
Baby
Oh, I
genius.
see.
And he's been a
He's a
baby
super
genius this
baby.
whole time. And he talks a la baby geniuses.
Of course. Why didn't he talk in the
and-
movie proper? Or was he
'Cause
just
he
too
doesn't-
young?
He doesn't want you to know.
Oh, okay.
And he's undercover, Eleanor.
What?
Yeah, he's undercover as a baby genius.
Excuse me for asking about the clarifying questions. I wanna flesh out the lore of this universe.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, he just in the movie he's undercover. He doesn't want you to know. In fact, when he goes to save his parents at the end of the movie, because the movie is his parents get kidnapped and he has to go save them.
Wait, so we start at the end of the movie and then it cuts cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is intense.
Yeah, it cuts cliffhanger to the rest of the movie, which builds back up to the end of the movie. The end of the movie ends with Emerson saving his parents and finding out that he is in fact a super baby genius.
This might be the strongest pitch we've had so far. This is riveting.
Yeah.
Wait, he finds out that he's a super baby genius? I thought he already was.
They find out. No, they find out that he is a super baby
He didn't
genius.
know.
Yeah,
He thought he was just a normal
they
regular
take him
baby.
to daycare. Yeah, they take him to daycare, and he goes, "Okay, bye." And it's not actually daycare; it's Super Baby Genius Academy.
This kind of reminds
super
me
baby
of
geniuses.
the movie Boss Baby.
No, it's not. It's actually like the movie Baby Geniuses.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen either.
I used to watch, like, I think it's like Baby Geniuses or Super Baby Geniuses 2.
Lost in New York.
Super Babies 2, The Revenge of Baby Galore.
Super Babies Geniuses 2.
Two babies, two genius.
From 2004. Directed by the same guy who directed Black Christmas?
Is there a volcano baby rescue in that movie?
No.
That's your own original creation.
Yeah, that's my own original.
Oh, good. I was
You know what?
worried
I'm
for a
proud of
second.
you. I'm proud of you for inventing a volcano baby rescue.
Isn't it awesome?
It is.
It is. It's a sick set piece. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, right?
Grace, I'm so glad that you invented our sequel for this week because it was so delightful.
I thought, like, all of the sequels we've done have focused on Neil and Violet, or
Right.
Lucian being Sherlock Holmes.
Wow.
So
Who would do that?
I wanted,
That's crazy.
I wanted to. So are you done? Have we moved on then? Are you good with that? Or is it like out of your system?
I don't know. It seems like a good idea. Like, whoever came up with that, and it.
Talking. Speaking
They're
of,
cooking
you said
there.
secret. Did someone say Secret of the Ooze, or did I hallucinate that?
You hallucinated
You
that.
absolutely
that's awesome.
hallucinated Secret of the Ooze.
Well, when you guys were talking about your sequels, I thought, or just naming my sequel, I thought you had said Secret of the Ooze. Because I found out a fact
No, I was.
about the Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtles.
said two babies, two genius.
Two Babies,
And
Two
I said
Genius.
Revenge of Baby Galore.
Of Baby Galore, Secret of the Ooze. Did
Lost
you
in New
know?
York.
Lost in New York, Secret of the Ooze. Did you know that in the
1994.
1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, that the actor who plays Donatello is the same actor who plays Andy?
Yes, I talked about this last episode.
All right,
That's
Um,
fucking crazy.
I'm gonna go.
We had this whole. Let me tell you. I can recite the conversation to you again.
I do not remember the conversation at all.
We were talking about. We couldn't remember which one was Andy, or I couldn't remember which one was Andy, which one was Glenn. I get them confused, and so
Yeah, I
I
can
went.
remember perfectly.
I went to look up who is who, and I pulled up Andy's letterbox page, and I was looking through the movies he was in, and the 1994 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came up.
That's fucking crazy. There were a couple threads of conversation that we discussed while watching this movie. Not much. It was a shockingly quiet watch.
Very
'cause
quiet
we're all
watch.
We had a hard time.
completely dead inside. But we did mention, Grace, I think this was your idea, having themed foods.
Yes.
Yes.
This makes
Maybe
me
our-
so excited.
Our episode 50 watch party.
We'll have to get them out like well in advance so that the viewers at home can also partake.
Absolutely. We'll have to
Um,
construct our own recipe book. We
yeah.
can make a zine of recipes.
Oh, I would love to make a zine.
A drinking game.
We can get a drinking game. I think we should have a pod bingo.
There's going to be a lot going on.
It's gonna
Okay.
be a
It's gonna be
huge
a big-
celebration. We're gonna have an
Because
award
the award
ceremony.
show is
Fair.
also happening.
Oh my god, the award show! Holy shit!
The
I
several
thought the award show
hour-
was like 75.
No.
We're doing an award show at 50.
That's what the plan was.
Listen, there's a lot of plans.
I think that we were stupid.
Look, you're free to go back and check if you
No,
want.
I believe you. I believe you.
No, go ahead.
We should start getting on that because we're like halfway there.
Nope.
Nope, we're 7 weeks away from halfway there.
7 weeks away from 1/4 of the way through.
Anyway, food.
We're almost 1/5 of the way through.
Themed foods and drinks.
Obviously,
What do we have? One idea so far?
there was the Bella Lugosi jam-filled ladyfingers.
Yes, the Bella Lugosi ladyfingers. Well, I had the double piss on your foot.
Yep, that was
Yes.
your drink.
Your
Yeah.
signature cocktail.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
2
like
shots.
a 7 seal charcuterie board
Ooh.
of like 7 different snacks.
Jesus.
That's so fun.
7 different snacks that will seal your stomach and constipate you for weeks.
7 different cheeses.
7 different cheeses.
7 different cheeses carved into the shape of seals.
Yes, dude.
Now we're fucking talking. The imagery.
I think a bucket of water.
Oh, of course, to wash it all down.
Of course, you need a big red tub of Jell-O.
This.
Big tub of this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have this.
We have to steal some fried chicken.
Yeah, I think we need to go on a more conceptual level.
Yeah, but these are again like very surface level.
But those are fun.
They are fun. I'm not saying they're not fun.
And you get to eat when they eat on the screen.
But I think we should have punny name food also.
Okay.
Like the seventh seal.
Yeah.
And of course, the gum shoe, which is a big gummy in the shape of a shoe.
The big
I'm
gum
into this.
shoe.
The Pistons. I was thinking about this legitimately because I think it's so funny. The Pistons for the playoffs had a special daiquiri you could get in a shoe-shaped cup.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And I've been thinking about it ever since. Not that I have one.
They sell shot glasses in the shapes of cowboy boots everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. Go to your local...
Literally every store. Go to any store.
Your Walmarts, your Myers.
Babies R Us.
Your Dick's Sporting Goods.
Go to your Dick's right
Dick's.
now.
Go to
your local Dick's right now. Stick your hand in the cash register for no reason.
And you'll be surprised.
I have crazy beef with Dick's.
Is it because they don't sell hockey cards?
Yeah. I just, they should sell hockey cards.
We're gonna work on the menu for our watch party.
We'll have a menu in the coming weeks.
Over the next 32 episodes, we'll really narrow it down.
We'll get it down. We promise we won't abandon this thread.
No, I won't. I'm excited about it. This is my new white whale.
You need to make some kind of food that's only in black and white.
Oh, man.
Like an Oreo cupcake or something.
Oh, I was gonna say
Zebra
it should be like a paste.
A paste?
Oh my god. The Ice Station zebra cake!
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh, the She Gorilla banana split?
Yes, that was one, yeah.
Yes!
Then we got so many foods.
Now we're cooking.
We can have so many celebration
There's so
dinners.
many. This is perfect. This is absolutely fantastic.
I hope your stomachs are prepared.
The $50
They're
dinner.
not.
The $50
$50 dinner. It's the biggest bowl of spaghetti you've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Well, everybody,
Well,
I think we have one more segment to hit.
I thought you were
my
ending it. And I was gonna be like,
Everybody!
Oh, sorry, I forgot we have a song.
yeah.
Quote that movie!
Yeah.
Everybody!
Quote that movie right. Bottom. Movie quoting time.
It's time.
I always get scared that I'm gonna mess it up.
Everybody's
so I don't
favorite segment of the podcast. It's why we do it last.
Eleanor.
Quote of the week, where we quote our quote of the week.
Eleanor.
Grace.
Eleanor, I'm on my deathbed.
Grace.
I'm dying.
What do you want?
Eleanor, I'm dying.
You're dying?
Oh my god, well you better say your quote of the week fast before you die.
No.
No?
My wish on my deathbed, Eleanor.
You don't have a quote this week?
My wish on my deathbed is for you to tell me your quote of the week.
Oh, well.
Are you just gonna steal Eleanor's quote this week? Because that was your plan last week, was to take someone else's quote.
My quote this week, I guess I'll go first. It's, well, remember when you were wondering why we don't have more customers?
Beautiful.
A
Aleutian quote from Homophobic Neil.
Homophobic Neil about gay Steve Jackson.
Gay Steve from
I'm
Wyoming.
sorry, Steve Jackson.
I'm sorry. Yep.
And Summer, while you're here on my deathbed.
Grace,
Yeah, absolutely,
I've got
Grandma.
your hand. I'm putting a cool washcloth on your head.
My hand, I'm so sweaty. Summer, I'm reaching
Yeah.
out, like I'm fumbling for your hand.
It looks like tuberculosis.
It's really bad.
I'm dodging with my hand so you can't grab it. I'm like playing keep away like in basketball.
That's fucked up. I'm dying. Summer, what's your watching the detective's quote of the week?
What are we gonna do about that big video store?
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one. I do like that one.
She's so earnest.
She wants to destroy a big video store.
She's like, this
so
is my
bad.
chance to cause property
She's been
damage.
waiting for it. Grace, before you go to the light, can you share with us your quote of the week? And if it's either of ours, I'm gonna send you to the light faster.
Yeah.
That's
I'm grabbing
crazy.
the pillow.
It's not.
I'm putting you
it
under.
It never was. It never was.
Well, that's good. You got nothing to worry about then.
You're so mean to me. I'm dying. You're threatening to strangle me. Sorry, I mean.
It's okay. I'm dabbing your head with towel again. Okay.
It's
Take your
okay,
time.
Grammars. It's
Take your
okay,
time. It's
Grammars.
okay.
Speak your truth.
Take your time.
Peanuts. P-E-A nuts.
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 All time quote.
I just flatlined.
Oh my god.
That's when you die, you know, your tongue flops out of your mouth and your eyes turn into X's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Happens to me all the time.
It happens to me all the time.
I wish Grace had been able to be here to find out that we answered a question this week.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's so sad that she'll never know the answer to who watches Watching the Detective.
So sorry I died.
She'll never know that it's us. That we watched Watching the Detectives.
It's us. It was we.
Who's we? Well, I'm Eleanor.
I'm Summer.
And I'm Grace from the Heavenly Beyond.
And you watched a podcast. Play us out, Killian. Killian, I said play us out.
Please.
That's not cool. Oh my god, he's eating the donuts. He's fucking distracted.
Oh my god. Spit those out.
Let him have them. It's fine.
His hands are too sticky to play the guitar, Grace.
Oh god.
That sounds like a you problem. I'm dead.
Elvis, help him out.
Elvis.
When did Elvis get in the building?
He says,
Costello?
"Whoa, mama, I'm in a podcast."
Whoa, mama, I'm in a podcast.
The guy who wrote.
Yeah, the other one.
The other Elvis.
Yeah. Sorry, I always whenever you can't
Yes.
refer to him as just Elvis because there's already an Elvis.
Well,
That's already taken.
what, you want me to call him Costello? No, that's
You call
ridiculous.
him Mr. Costello.
No,
I think you have to do full name first and last.
I call him Mr. E.
Mr. Costello, play us out.
Now, this is a very question to me because in the early 2000s, I was in America and I wasn't really happy with the sort of work I was doing, and I wasn't really happy with my approach to acting, and everyone was like, "Man, you gotta watch Cassavetes," and it was kind of embarrassing that I hadn't watched it by then. So I went out and I bought this collection.